Hey guys, Tyler is awesome too here, and today I'm reviewing the season 3 episode of Ben 10 Classic called Merry Christmas, which, yes, is the only holiday special episode of Ben 10, by the way. Yeah, after this episode, we never got a Christmas special ever again. Kind of ironic since the franchise debated in December of 2006, December 27 to be precise. And 2 days after Christmas, mind you. Kind of ironic, if you will. Now let's do a thing that I have done in a while, and that is the long-standing misinformation check on the Ben 10 wiki. Alright. Alright, we're gonna check the wiki and this page and how it changed. Like Outscored Citra, Nose Deedians, and James Animo, Charm Telekinesis, they're all definitely canonized here. And Air Fladius and Arborea, dubiously canonized. Acknowledged in merchandise for Ninja, Cooper Daniels, Nanochips, Falcon, Bio, Lodestar species, Harrison species, Siphon species, and Planet. And there's misinformation misinformation acknowledged by Cartoon Network, the Slime Beyond. Others: Containment to Aliens, Ghost Freak Second Skin, Yanadushi, Nalgene species. Though I do think that should be, dubiously canonized misinformation because, creators refer to Nalgene, cosmic mom species as Nalgene for the sake of ease of conversation and all that. But, whatever. Umbrilla's Homeworld, the Z Bison, something like Z Bison, or, this information is called Z Boson, but I'm going to call it Z Bison since, rolls off the tongue better and doesn't even more than, Coral's reptilian mount. Why would it have the name of the planet if the primary species, the Tetraman, doesn't? It's kind of weird. Think Tank members don't really get when the species having the same name as their planet. So yeah. And we get the Fladat and Fladite situation. The Fladat was thought to be the misspelling, but turns out what we thought was the original correct spelling was actually the misspelling. So yeah. Yeah, Papa Trivia from the episode The Return was actually rediscovered along with others, I guess. Like, Ken 10, which revealed, the term Fly was collaborated with, Dark Star's Bandai card, but, as such, it was falsely believed to be Fladite was the Miss moniker, but, I'll show you here. As you can see, flats were always called Fladats. And Fladite was actually as I said before, was the misspelling, actually. So not like the misspellings of like humongous or anything like that. The definitive spelling was always the definitive spelling, so yeah. On to the review. So the episode starts out with the Tennyson family driving through a desert called Death Valley. That's honestly a pretty good name for a desert, honestly. During a hot day, and the air conditioning is broken, so Ben transforms the gray matter to increase the air conditioner's output, only for it to be blown apart and overheat, and prompting Max to pull over and vent out the smoke and dust. Ben and Gwen notice a entrance to an abandoned holiday theme park with cold air and snow inside. It is a winter village paradise, if you will. From afar, an old man watches the Tennysons arrive. They get there. It turned out to be a large wooden building flanked by two giant soldiers, and that has a cool breeze coming from the inside. Max said that it's probably an abandoned holiday theme park. Upon entering, they discover it's a winter wonderland village that had real snow in it. After having a brief snowball fight, the three of them walk into the town to discover that it's entirely Christmas themed, with people looking like elves, reindeer pulling the sleds, tracked with Christmas presents, a Christmas tree being decorated in the town square with a star on top of it, and a toy band marching around, playing horns. Maxton says that it reminds him of that their family never really had a proper Christmas together to familiar issues, and that he hopes that it'll end so that the Tennyson family can finally celebrate underneath the one roof like he always wanted. Oh yeah, maybe because the fact that you're a plumber and your sons know about it, and it causes some, well, that causes, the familial issues in the first place. As Ben goes bobsledding and Gwen ice skiing, Max is approached by elves and, getting some coffee. I mean hot chocolate. I'm making sure I said that right. And, the elves take him to Thomas Jingles, the mayor of Holiday Village, who wants him to be Santa Claus, because why not? Max Town looks the part. Just give him Santa clothing, and there you go. Oh yeah, and Mr. Jingles has a remote control that controls Max. So yeah. And hearing that Max has grandkids, Mr. Jingles decides to turn them to elves. Out in Town Square, Ben and Gwen are busy looking at some of the presents underneath the tree as they turned and saw Nutcracker soldiers, similar to the ones out the front gate, arrive and begin to fire candy canes at them. Yeah, they're really going with the Christmas theme with this one. Ben attempts to turn Heat Blast, but he gets Accelerate. He grabs Gwen and runs. Accelerates runs and has some trouble with it, and into the ice and has some trouble with it. I meant to say that. The two fall into the snowbank and are surrounded by soldiers. Gwen continues to fight the soldiers, and Accelerate grabs her and runs away. Accelerate then throws some snowballs at the soldiers, but he reverts back afterwards. Elf from before, named Elfsgood, arrives and says that if Ben and Gwen don't leave, they'll turn to elves. Ben is first skeptical, but the transformation already begun. Not like Omnitrix transformation. This isn't like an Omnitrix transformation, because the Omnitrix can't see magical beings, which elves are. With their eyes becoming solid green, and their eyes are kind of like the elves, except theirs are solid green because they have green eyes, and the pointy ears are exact. Just exactly. So Elfgood tells too that Mr. Jingles has Max, and the park turns to night. Snow appears and chase the three. Some monsters appear and chase the three, by the way. They hide in a building filled with pictures of Mr. Jingles. Elfgood reveals that he thinks it is 1923. He opens a trapdoor and the Tennysons follow him. They fall down a coop into the workshop, and Elfgood says that they need to destroy Mr. Jingles' machine called the Jingulator. Sounds like something Dr. Doofenshmirtz would make a name. More specifically latter. Ben transforms into Wild Mutt, and while pretending to be a reindeer. Yeah, I'm pretty sure people will be fooled by that. Sneaks Elfgood and Gwen inside. They get on a train leading to the factory below, as does a toy soldier. They knock him off, but more jump on while Mutt fights them. But the three are knocked off the train by a Jack-in-the-Box. Damn those Jack-in-the-Bots. Always trouble. They fall into the workshop and Mr. Jingles arrives. Ben sees Max, confronts Jingles. Ben and Gwen are put to work on the assembly line. Elfgood puts the Jingleator. Behold, the Jingleator! You see, that's something that Dr. Mertz would definitely name. And Ben distracts the reindeer and tries to transform the one, but transforms the Grey Matter. Hey, I think Grey Matter would have actually been the better choice, you know? Grey Matter sneaks along the assembly line, but is spotted by Mr. Jingles. Luckily, Grey Matter escapes from Mr. Jingles' minions with Gwen's help and enters the machine. He makes his way to center and shut it down, touching all the toys and causing all of the toys and Mr. Jingles' minions to shut down as well. The machine explodes and Max escapes from Mr. Jingles' control. Grey Matter reverts in the bend and the curse is still active. Man, the thing you thought would end the curse isn't the thing that ends the curse. What a surprise. Mr. Jingle said that he needs to make the perfect toys for the curse to lift, and Max said that the gifts aren't the true purpose of Christmas, but the being together is. Ben transforms Thinkfly, flies around the world in order to deliver the gifts. They return to the holiday village to find the curse is lifted, and the families there and meet an elderly Elfgood who was never trapped, and he also has grandchildren who are referenced to Naruto, by the way. Fun fact, by the way. Just want to throw it around. They return to the road, and the Rust Bucket air conditioning is still broken. Wow. Good luck for them. And that's the end of the episode. Overall, while you could compare this to future episodes of the franchise, which, especially in the classic continuity, which are more alien-focused, yeah, it seems like a odd one out. Especially when compared to classic, which has focused more on things from besides aliens and also has magic, and this is one of those things that involves magic, obviously, and the fact that classic more or less actually keeps some things like vague, like, you know, the Kraken or Kevin's powers, or even this mysterious curse, which yes is magic, but that has something to do with Legend Domain or what? Who knows? And it thankfully doesn't have anything to do with Alien, and overall I think this is a pretty good Christmas episode, and to get the themes of the true meaning of Christmas and all, and which is about family and not, the perfect gifts and all. The perfect gift thing was basically they had to had to make really good gifts. You had to make good gifts to break the curse, but I'm kind of get him, Mr. Jingles. I do get him, but you kind of went overboard with it. Yeah, pretty decent villain for the episode. A pretty good villain for the episode, but when compared to others, yeah, he just pretty decent. Not terrible. And overall, I do love the interaction between Ben, Gwen, and Max. They do kind of feel like a family, especially when they're playing around in the snow and all, and enjoying each other's time. And, Max really does care for his grandkids and all, and Ben and Gwen do really care about their grandpa, They really do feel like a family in this episode. overall, this is a pretty good episode and a really good, really good Christmas episode. And I think you should check it out, and especially the entire the classic series. Classic's really good. Anyways, enough, well, milking off classic. If you like this video, well, hit that Kuga thumbs up button, subscribe, hit that notification button, follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. I am Tyler Awesome 2, and Merry Christmas, everybody, and peace.